Shalom. So this is part 2 of this series that I'm doing according to the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and within the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. And this is part 2, dealing with the parables that deal with the kingdom of heaven and the comparison, it's the parables of the kingdom of heaven. And it begins, the kingdom of heaven is like, which Yahweh Shai had made a couple of parables dealing with the kingdom of heaven, and in comparison, comparing them. And so this is the series that I'm working on, and this is part 2 of this series. Again, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, whom I worship. Double honor to the elder apostle of Great Millstone, who told me his word in sincerity and in truth, and who rule well. Salutations to all the Akim, both affiliated and not affiliated with GMS, for who believe and preach the word, the gospel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, like GMS. Keep pushing. So let's get into it. This is the book of Matthew, the 25th chapter and the 1st verse, and it reads, "Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom." Because as part 1, there was the king and his son. The king arranged a marriage for his son, right? The king being Yahweh, his son being his only begotten son, which is Yahweh Shai, right? So this is like a follow-up to that, or this links up right with that. The kingdom of heaven, of course, is for the Israelites, right? The Hebrew Israelites, and of course it begins with the elect of the nation of Israel first, to get the first fruits of the kingdom. Then all the rest of Israel comes out of them. Comes out of them. All right. So it says, "Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise." Now this is talking about the prophets. You had five of them. The virgins represent the prophets. All right. 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. Okay. Of course, it's not talking about just 5. It's just, you already know, there's a good amount of the wise that will come in. All right. And a good amount that will be foolish and fall off. All right. It says, "And 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish." The ones that are wise is talking about the elect, the ones that were predestined to come into this. All right. The same ones that were with Yahweh Shai and the holy angels when the Lord commanded Yahweh Shai to create everything. All right. Verse 4. Verse 3. "They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them." Right. They that were foolish took their lamps. Is talking about they were Israelites, right? They came into the faith. They learned that they were Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. They got down with the camps. They went out to speak, But when the different mysteries started to be brought forth, like such as Cornelius, such as Cornelius being an Israelite, such as the mark of the beast being the RFID chip, such as that I'm trying to think of other that Mary, the Lord's mother, was not a virgin, that her and Joseph had sex to have Yahushua, and many other things. They didn't get it. They stumbled at these things. They fell away. That was the oil. The oil represents the word. Also in different scriptures, wine also represents the word, and also the water. So they didn't understand. They didn't get it, because the Lord didn't allow. The Lord sealed them, right? According to Isaiah, the 6th chapter and the 9th verse. The Lord didn't want them to get it. All right, so it's all by design from the beginning. But the wise took oil. The wise is talking about the prophets, teachers, elders, right? That received the word of the Lord. They understood it, and they went and taught it and believed. They believed in it, right? Had faith in it, had confidence in it, in the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and went out to the highways and byways and taught it until Yahushua comes, right? Until the bridegroom, which is Yahushua, comes back. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, the bridegroom is Yahushua, right? Yahushua left. He was crucified. He resurrected. He was taken up by the holy angels in the chariots. And the angels told the 12 apostles, in this same manner that you see the Lord go up into heaven, is the same manner that you will see him come back from heaven. Right? That has not happened yet. So the five wise virgins are out there trimming their lamps. They got the oil. They're out there teaching, out there within the camps teaching, right? Bringing forth fruit, lasting fruit, right? Good fruit. And it says, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept, right? Because after Yahushua was crucified and resurrected and was with the 12 for 40 days, 40 nights, and went back up to the Heavenly Father, there was a time period that, the 12 apostles passed away, and all the disciples that were that followed Yahushua, the 12 apostles, they fell away. They died, right? They died. That's what it means by slept. And from that point till today, to nowadays, they died and resurrected, came back, reincarnated, lived different lives. They came back all the way till now. Okay, still waiting for the Lord's coming, second coming. Verse 6. And at midnight there was a cry made. Yeah, midnight is the end of Esau's kingdom, right? Midnight that's it. That's the time when the Lord is coming to take this man out and put all crowns under his feet, all rulership and all dominions under his feet, right? And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh. That's when Yahushua is coming with the holy angels, Michael being with him, Michael the archangel being with him. All right, coming to make war with Esau, Satan and his angels, right? Go ye out to meet him, right? Because at that time, that's when the elect of the nation of Israel will be delivered up into the chariots. All right, and you can read about that in 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter, and towards the end of the chapter, verse 7. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, remember, the foolish didn't bring no oil for their lamps. Give us of your oil. So they wanted oil from those that were wise, you know? And that's reminiscent of these Israelites. You know, they're not a part of GMS. You know, they got their own thing going on. They created their own little camps or whatever with their names, you know, their acronyms or whatever. And they don't teach like GMS do. All right, they created their own doctrine. It's not even according to the scriptures, man. They go way off, man. They leaned upon their own understanding, so to speak, man. And that's why the Lord would not deliver them in that day. And I don't care if they wear fringes on their garments. I don't care if they wear meat trees. I don't care if they got a beard that's longer than Rip Van Winkle's beard, man. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. The Lord didn't choose them. They don't have the oil. They don't have the proper mark of the Lord, okay? They were not chosen. They will be destroyed when the missiles come. And it says, and at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil. Right, these are these different camps, alphabet groups, Hebrew Israelite groups that are trying to bite and steal the oil from the chosen within the camps of GMS. All right. Verse 8, and the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, not so, like hell no, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. Right, the elect gonna turn them away and say, look, man, you better go some elsewhere, man, and try to get that oil. And you ain't gonna get it from us. We ain't dealing with y'all, man. And like the IUIC is falling apart. So, what's the saying? Smite the shepherd and the sheep shall be scattered. Now all the sheep of the IUIC is being scattered. Now watch them try to sneak into the camps of GMS, and they're gonna be spotted, man. We're gonna have that big old lighthouse light on your ass, man. I'm gonna spot you a mile away, man. And we're gonna be like, nah, man, what the hell do you want here? You know, you have no place here with us. So go ye out to the sellers and buy from them. Okay? Verse 10, and while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in, and they that were ready. so we at GMS, we're at the ready. Every single day we're at the ready. We're on our tower watching daily. Okay? Right? Though it tarry, wait for it, for it shall surely come. It will not tarry, man. That's Habakkuk. And we're on our tower. We're on our watch. Even when we're on our everyday business, so to speak, doing whatever, we are on our watch. We're watching the news. We're reading the scriptures. We're paying attention to the prophecies, especially the prophecies. Hey, this is the year of Karagma, right? The year of the chip, the year of the RFID chip, and we're watching for any news that got to do with that. Okay. So we're at the ready. The five foolish virgins, they don't believe that the mark of the beast is the chip. So what's gonna happen to them? While they're out buying from the sellers, Yahweh Shai is gonna come, and that's it. They missed their ride, man, because they didn't have their ticket. They didn't have that oil, man. And it says, and while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him. Went in with him where? In the chariots, in the ships. In the same ships, the same clouds, which are the chariots of Israel. In those same clouds, which are the chariots of Israel, that he went up into with the angels. The angel said he's going to come back in that same manner. We're going to go in with him. And Thessalonians, it says we're going to meet him in the air. The chariots are going to beam us up, Scotty. They're going to beam us up into those chariots, man. And then right after that, the bombs are going to hit. The missiles are going to hit. And the door was shut. Right. The door was shut. Those doors within the chariots, man. Where nobody, that's it. The elected number will be saved. The 144,000 will be saved. The multitude, don't forget about the multitude of men, women, and children. They're going to be saved. They were allotted to be saved, right? And then that's it. The door is going to be shut. Like the door was shut on the ark, on Noah's ark. The angels shut the door so that Noah, by way of compassion, doesn't allow anybody else to get in. There was only 8 souls that lived through that flood. Verse 11, afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. Right? But he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the... See, watch therefore, meaning watch every day, not half the day, not 1 day out of the week, 2 days out of the week, meaning every single day of the week you watch, right? For however long it takes. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. And so brothers, that was one, that was another parable dealing with the 10 virgins. 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. And like I said, according to the Spirit of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem Rakakadash, I'm gonna keep this going. And with that, this is Elder Sakaran, GMS New York camp, signing off. Shalom.